Alrighty guys, I'm just at Adelaide Airport about to head home after my my good weekend, and my brain's been ticking over, doing a lot of thinking about everything going on with the brand at the moment. A lot of people talking, a lot of conversations from people like Stevens, people like Paul Linn, and the whole arm wrestling world in general. A lot of people talking about brand, talking about individual athlete brand, talking about the process, talking about whether it's a good idea, talking about whether they should do it, how they do it, the benefits of it, the downfalls of it, and many other factors. And so I've titled this video Rescuing Barry Bourne. The reason I've titled it Rescuing Barry Bourne is the way Barry Bourne promotes his brand is a very unique thing, and I don't want athletes to fall for that same thing. And what I'm referring to, this stupid mask, by the way, gotta wear it in the airport. Anyway, my glasses are fogging up, but I thought it would make a good thumbnail. So, Barry Bourne, the way that Barry Bourne promotes is what I consider kind of a flash in the pan. It's not genuine to who I think he is. Even if he is crazy himself, I don't know Barry, but I can see that Barry is, it's a big act. And when you put on a big act in some capacity, it's hard to maintain. It's hard to maintain that for the longevity. It's easy to get a flash in the pan in terms of getting that attention, which we clearly saw with Barry, and he's maintaining some degree of that, but it's very difficult when you're not entirely yourself to maintain brand. I listened to Paul Linn's video this morning as well, and Paul Linn talked about he had reservations in hyping, in being, trying to build a brand for himself. And Paul, I wanted to speak to you directly for a moment, brother. I love everything you said in your video, Paul. And if you haven't seen Paul's video, please go check it out in the Arm Assassins Network. I'll put the link in the description. But guys, and Paul, being genuine is awesome. You are, for instance, such a nice dude, and everyone knows you as the nice dude. You're very easily the people's champion. You're very easily someone that a lot of people look up to and relate to. So you don't have to be anything but that. You just being you, and you sharing your ambitions with us genuinely, sharing your journey with us genuinely, will build brand, significant brand, so much so that you too can make a big splash when it comes to private promotions. You don't have to, certainly to anyone out there, you don't have to try to be me, you don't have to try to be Barry. Please don't try to be Barry. You don't have to try to be anyone else that you see that's already made it in some degree of social media capacity. All you have to do is be you, be consistent with your content, and be willing to share that. If that is the case, you're going to build a brand. Everyone has a unique personality that is relatable, and Paul Linn's a great example. Stevens, another great example. The model basically for building a brand in the arm wrestling world, as far as I'm concerned, is to share your thoughts and experiences on everything you do. If there's an event going on in the world that's got something and you have a particular opinion about it, then share your opinion about it. Give your opinion about that match, about that political thing, about that drama. Just share your genuine thoughts about it. That's it. If you're preparing for a tournament, share your ambitions. Share your long-term goals. Share your insecurities, share your beliefs. Whether you achieve it or not doesn't matter. What matters is that we see a genuine ability to commit to that chase of that goal. And it's going to be an admirable thing and an enjoyable thing for many people to follow it, particularly the people that relate to your personality. So, Paul, again, for you, brother, that video that you put out talking about myself and Rob Vidgen, I thought was awesome. I thought it was awesome for building your brand. That sort of thing is so good, man. Love it. And so, as I approach this match with Rob Vidgen Jr., I can assure you that the money on this match is going to be bigger than any other individual match in the sporting history. I can say already that we're at 22,000. 22,000 is what Pound for Pound Arm Wrestling has already committed to putting up. I said we started opening with 5 figures. People started to think, oh, is it only 10? A few people started laughing at it, saying, oh, I thought you said it was going to be 50, Ryan. Well, it's at 22 now. And it's going to get higher. And 50 is the goal. We might even get past 50. but it's being built through individual brand. It's being built through me being genuine to who I am, and Rob coming along for that ride, and him supporting it with his channel and being genuinely who he is as well. So anyway, guys, don't be the artificial type of brand. Don't try to be me, don't try to be anyone else, don't try to copy anyone. Don't be a Barry and go extreme outside of what is normal for you. When you run out of content, which you inevitably will, the only way to have more content is if you're being yourself. So be yourself, guys, because that's literally the fastest route. It's really easy to be yourself too. You just got to be willing to do it consistently. And don't worry about no one watching. No one will be watching for a long time, but eventually they will find you. The people that relate to you will find you if you are consistent. So anyway, bit of a rant. My flight is about to board, so I got to go. But guys, I had a great weekend. Thank you for all your support of my matches over the weekend. It was a really solid weekend, the first event in a year and a half that I've been able to fly to, so I had an absolute blast, and the arm wrestling result was really good as well. From here on, you're going to see a lot more content from me as I build on my brand and my journey towards RVJ in this match, and I hope to be able to be a blueprint for the arm wrestling world on how to do this and how to raise significant capital. This match, I'm almost ready to say I'm certain it'll get to 50K. I can't say that yet, but I'm optimistic. Like I said, we're at 22K now, and 50K feels just around the corner. All right, guys, see ya.